All right, we're back at it again today. So today we have a 97 Ford F150, and if you're familiar with any of the American vehicles, especially the older ones, Fords especially, they always seem to have a little bit more issues than other vehicles. So today we're doing a tune-up on this vehicle, kind of misfires, doing a lot of little stuff that basically shows that you need a tune-up. So first thing first, I'm going to show you this right here. So this is the first spark plug that I pull out. I'm going to show you where those are in a second, but as you can see, night and day difference. This is the brand new one. This is the old one that's basically done. And also these vehicles, once they get up in mass, they are notorious for having leaking issues with oil or head gasket or anything like that. Sometimes people get lucky, sometimes they don't, but this engine is definitely burning oil. As you can see, it dab on a piece of paper. I mean, the cylinders are wet with engine oil, so that's something to definitely pay attention to. That's a major job. So whenever that totally craps out on you, so as I say, it's a common thing. The seals always leak after a while. You're going to see the truck or the car, depending on whatever you have, it's going to be smoking a lot, like a grayish smoke. You're going to have a real stink smell. It's going to misfire. You're going to do a lot of local weird stuff. So over here, along your valve cover gasket, this area here, you have your spark plugs. This is a 8-cylinder, so you have 4 spark plug holes along each side of your engine. So down in here you have 4. Can't get a real good picture because all this stuff is in the way, but basically in between all of those, these are your fuel injector wires. So right beside them on the opposite side going to be your spark plug wires. So like this one over here, all of them basically come to 2 junction box, or I guess you would call these coil packs. Their system or their coil packs, it's not a distributor, so it's a coil system. So you have 4 wires that go to one, and then on the opposite side, right underneath your air intake, you have another one over here. Sorry if the picture kind of blurry, but right there is the next one. The tools you need for this, of course, whatever type ratchet you have, spark plug socket, going to need a bunch of extensions, or depending on what kind of tool you have, you can maneuver it however you can, but definitely change your spark plugs. Look out for any type of leak in our oil or anything like that. It can't even be coolant that gets into the cylinder head, because as I say, after a while these are notorious for the seals them to start leak and then create more issues, especially in the higher mileage vehicles. So 97 F150, changing your spark plugs, doing a tune up. Definitely remember, check your air filter. Always check your air filter anytime you're doing any local maintenance or so. Check your drive belt. It is a serpentine belt. Make sure your clutch fan is operating properly, and that's about it. So it might be a little bit difficult because of all of the wiring and everything, so whichever, you might find a way if you sneak around it, but it look like we're going to have to remove some of it. But I would also recommend, when you're taking out the spark plugs, take them out one by one, and with the wires you put them back in. As soon as you take them out, go ahead and just put them back in, and then you change those out one by one so you don't mess up the firing order when you go to change the wires. So keep on fixing, bless up on yourself. All right.